You know, when you get all prepared for spring after coming out of a long winter, and you prepare with bug netting and cover for your vegetables that are on your deck garden so they don't fry in the heat, the summer's heat like we had last year. Well, um, we've only had a couple of days of summer heat that I've used it. The bug netting, however, I have used, and I am very happy with it. All of my brassica, pak choy, broccoli, turnips, any crops that the moth butterfly and the cabbage moth butterfly love to lay eggs on, thousands. The netting is working beautifully. I'm letting Mother Nature in the middle of June reseed my lawn. That's why the grass was long, and you could see the seeds. I didn't want to purchase grass seeds. I only have a small amount of grass left where I'm not planting vegetables, so I figured I would let Mother Nature reseed it for me, and then I'd raise up the lawnmower wheel so it cuts high, because we have had very little rain after the snow melted, so I decided to let the grass just reseed itself, and it protects the soil and doesn't dry out, so that's what I did. And then I mowed the lawn, and it was beautiful. Now it needs it again. Now we're getting in July a lot of rain, so stay tuned for an update about the broccoli that, although we've had some hot temperatures, has gone to seed, which is fine because it's making more seeds, so it's not the end of the world. I could still eat the leaves. And we shall see what happens with that. My allergies, although, have kicked up, and my voice does not sound the same because of the allergies. It's been really bad this year. It's been dry, and it's been windy, and it's been blowing the pollen everywhere, and everything's covered in pollen, including my sinuses, unfortunately. What in the world is this, you ask? It looks awfully hairy. Well, hang on tight to your britches, 'cause there it is. It's a caterpillar that's very hungry. I really do enjoy the simplicity of a perennial flower bed with irises and lilies and all types of peonies and other flowers that come back year after year. You know you can count on them. You know their beauty. Although they don't last very long, they last long enough. You must enjoy the season while it's here, because it's forever fleeing away into the next season of growth. My ginormous groupings of cedars always amaze me, with their limbs so grand and granular, and they're like an umbrella. But what really fascinates me is the trunk, the legs of the tree, the trunk, the foundation, how strong and how steady, because we can get some mighty winds here, and it just sways back and forth. I had a hook. It was a red plastic covered hook that I used to years ago hang one of my garden tools from. And unfortunately, as stupid as it was, I screwed it into this beautiful cedar because I thought it would be handy for me when I got older. I didn't think long and hard enough about that, because the tree absorbed the hook, and all you can see is a tiny little speck of red. The tree grew up and absorbed the hook inside the tree. So now that red hook that used to hold my little tiny watering can or my little garden trowel, that hook is inside the tree. Amazing. I suppose we say the same things about our gardens every year. It's too hot, it's not enough water, it's been drought, it's been raining too much, it's too cold, oh, it snowed in June. Yeah, we say all these things, but this year seems all of the above. It's been unseasonably cool, but then we spike with 37 Celsius temperatures, high 90s, and the poor plants just don't know which end is up. But I'm taking it in stride. What goes to seed, I'm letting it go to seed. What I can cover, I will cover. I'll give it a little drink of water when it needs it. This is my mega cage for 5 ears of corn. There's the cage where there's no cage, and chipmunks have been having a field day. There's my trial with the hair. See all the gray hairs? Yeah, I'm getting gray. That's okay. I don't have to dye my hair anymore. My rhubarb, I've harvested it twice. Gotta let it grow. I'm letting my chives go to seed because I want some more chives in this bed for next year. I want to fill this bed up with chives. I also have some celery and cilantro and some other things in there. I can't even remember. There's some banana peppers and I think, who knows. My echinacea hasn't bloomed yet, but oh my goodness, it's over 4 feet tall. By the time it's ready to bloom, it'll probably be as tall as I am this year. And I have ground cherries and banana peppers in this container, which I hope will do okay. They got a little sun skull, believe it or not. And I thought that was a tomato when I planted it, but it wound up to be a cabbage, a broccolini. There are my tomatoes. They're growing nicely, but if we need consistent temperatures. They're not growing fast enough. But as I remember, my beans, my beans, I remember harvesting them right up to the fall, so I guess they're doing okay. I guess we think they should be going faster, quicker, more harvest, but with this type of weather, they're just doing the best they can to survive. And the ones that are going to seed, they're giving us free seed. The grass that is going to seed is improving my yard. I don't have to water my yard, not that I would, because I only get water from my rain barrel. I don't hook up my hose to the city water and water anything. So, with that being said, thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. So, what you've been waiting for is squirrel butts. There you go. There's my squirrel butt. It's only got one picture of a squirrel butt. But there you go. Squirrel butt. Butt, squirrel butt.